Hey guys, I'm RozaldVane, and welcome back to another episode of Vampyr. Where we last left off was we basically fought against McCullum, which is the lead hunter of the Guards of Prewin. We spared his life. I didn't turn him because I said that it was kind of like... It would kind of go against sort of like having him against... like, I guess he's kind of like my weird human nemesis, I guess, in a sense. And that's what I kind of feel like works well with this kind of dynamic, is just having to have somebody to be in check against the player, the person we're controlling, Jonathan. So I think that's where I'm just like, yeah, okay, this is great. This is what we needed to just make sure, because turning him into a vampire just makes him vulnerable to the Guards of Prewin. So I mean, I'm pretty sure the result is probably the same, where it's just the Guards of Prewin to shun McCullum because he couldn't beat me, or that McCullum just gets like ousted from the group, or he gets like ousted as a vampire because he's a vampire, or that he shreds the Guards of Prewin because he was a vampire or whatever. Like, I don't know what the choices are, but I feel like those are the two that might have come out of it. But we still need to save Swansea, but we're not gonna do that immediately right now because Swansea can wait. I got my priorities different here. So we're gonna go talk to some folks. We're gonna cure up some folks. I believe we still got people to cure in this game. We got Venus that is around here. Caroline Price is like all the way on the other side of the West End map. Same for Charles, and same for these two, which are the Baker twins. So we just need to get to Venus. But before we get to Venus, let's talk to the mother character, because she seems to have some talking points we missed out on.
Hello again, Mother.
Jonathan, back already? Good, good. I was just about to go outside to find you.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't stay away for so long.
Tell me, Mother, how are you? All alone in this big house with only Avery to take care of you.
I'm sad most of the time. Sad that you have left me here alone. Sad that you don't tell me when you come or go.
Oof.
I'm so sorry, Mother. It wasn't supposed to be like this. I was coming home. I was home. London, the Thames, and then it happened.
What happened, Johnny?
I was attacked.
I was attacked, Mother. And I've not been the same since.
The important thing is that you finally returned home. I was worried, you know. You were the last member of the family of whom I had no news.
Wow.
Even Mary comes more often than you.
Oof. That's hilarious. Alright, personal. Yeah, these are the last talking points that the mother has, apparently, so might as well get them all right now and get the free XP out of it.
Do you think Avery is right? Do you think I should take better care of you?
I don't blame you, but you abandoned me, son.
Oof.
A mother should not survive her children. It's unbearable to know you're not here anymore.
That's kind of true.
I know I have failed you since I returned. I even watched you bury Mary from a distance. From now on, I will protect you. You have my word.
You don't have to apologize to me, Johnny. Do you think I did not notice how much you have changed?
Have I changed that much, Mother? Am I still your son?
You are still, and you'll always be. Despite your pale skin, your bloody eyes, and that echoing sadness in your voice.
Alright, well, it's a very simple thing. Okay, there's one hint, actually. Oh, interesting. There's one hint hidden. Okay.
Goodbye, Mother. Try to rest now.
Goodbye, son.
Alright. There's one hint given to us in
Mary?
whatever.
Oh, my dear.
Okay, there's no free XP off that. Damn, okay. I thought there was gonna be, like, free XP considering how,
Jonathan.
considering how much...
Sneaks out alone and can't find out.
Okay.
Yes, Mr. Jonathan.
Yeah, because I thought that you can get XP from just talking on all the points, but it's fine. Okay, we still got one missing thing anyways. That's fine.
Goodbye.
Of course.
Yeah, I think I need to find, like, whatever that clue is that helps me talk to Avery on the last point. Or talk to someone who might know what that last point is, but...
If you wish to stay tonight,
Alright, let's go to Venus. Let's go to her house. that house, and then we'll try to give her some meds, and then we should move forward. Who's this?
Good evening, Miss Teasdale. How
Oh.
have you been since you returned home?
Dr. Reed. Oh, thank God you returned safely from these awful streets. I was so worried about my father that I left without thanking you properly.
Please don't mention it, miss.
Good. I found him, you know.
Yeah.
My dad. Or what was left of him. I think my abductor intended to do the same thing to me.
Yeah, if she didn't obey, of course. Is there a... No, she's healthy, okay. Let's get to know her, I guess.
What do you do for a living, Miss Teasdale?
Before my kidnapping, I was a waitress in a pub. Now I'm unemployed.
Were you fired?
No. It's just that after my recent experience, I don't feel like I can go back to my normal life. I need to do something useful.
Interesting.
Be very careful, Miss Teasdale. You were lucky to escape death once, but vampires lurk everywhere.
You killed my kidnapper by yourself, didn't you? No offense, Doctor, but you're just a doctor. I don't see why I couldn't do the same.
I mean, it means that you put your life online, but...
What do you intend to do?
Dad always told me, Louise, if you want something, don't stop until you have it. I did my research and I found it.
Oh?
Ichabod Throgmorton, professional vampire hunter.
Oh.
I'll be his apprentice.
He's... Oh, no, no, not... Not him. He's just not that great, though. He has not hunted a vampire in his life. He just says things.
What can you tell me about this area?
I've never really liked this part of town.
Fair.
It was where my father wanted to live. I won't remain here much longer.
What exactly don't you like about it?
People here are contemptuous and elitist. My dad always said, Louise, always treat people like you want them to treat you.
Okay, that's kind of weird. She's just following on all her dad's advice when most of it just seems kind of like service level advice.
You seem to cherish your father a great deal.
Dad was the best. Kept an eye on me, but let me make my own mistakes. Louise used to say, mistakes are the best teacher. You would have liked him.
I'm sorry you didn't have the opportunity to say goodbye.
That's all right. He's buried in consecrated ground now.
Nice.
Nothing bad can happen to him.
That's nice to know.
Louise, tell me what you really think about your father's sacrifice to save you.
I'm proud he went after me. I forgive him all his harsh words, all his bloody attitudes. I only wish I could tell him how much I loved him.
Yes. It can be traumatic not having the chance to say goodbye to those we love.
Yes, Doctor. And there's no treatment for that type of pain, isn't that right?
Yeah,
That may be the last thing my father taught me.
that's sad.
Why did your father feel guilty? He seemed so eager to welcome you back.
Oh.
As though he'd done something wrong.
Last time we saw each other, we had a terrible argument. I left the house and ended up in a pub. That's where the vampire met me. Dead drunk.
I see.
We argued a lot, me and Dad. But he always came home. I'm sure that's why he went to find me. He knew something bad had happened.
Honestly, he wanted proof that you were dead. Oh my god, no.
Your father never gave up on you. In the end, he risked everything to save the daughter he loved.
Yeah, that was my dad. Tough bastard, just like me. Even if I'd broken his leg, he would have gone looking for me.
What do you mean?
That last argument we had, it was more of a fight, actually.
Oh.
He slapped me and I kicked him hard in the balls.
That's pretty sad, though. Just knowing that that's what it is. Let me see this detail. Oh, we got one more clue. Okay, so there's 4 clues, not just 3. I thought it was just 3 only. That's so sad. Why would you kick him in the nuts because he slapped you? That's harsh, dude. I mean, honestly, I can see why they kind of like got physical, but at the same time, I think that the reason why they also got into more harder argument is because one of the two aren't listening. Either the father isn't listening to the daughter, or the daughter only listens a lot more, and the father does not want to listen to what she has to say about something. Like, it always comes down to communication. When problems
What can
happen.
you tell me about Aloysius Dawson?
Never heard of him.
Really? He's very well known in London. Throughout the country, even.
He a big shot or something? Never interested in politics myself. All words and no action.
Lol. Okay, that's the end of it, I think, because I don't think there's any... Yeah, we already heard everything.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale. And be careful. Until we meet again.
Alright, cool. So that should give us some XP. We're at 370 XP, of course. Yeah, so ultimately I think that she's just like... Oh yeah, so she's the last one I finally got to talk to. There's only one guy missing. I don't know who the hell that is. And the guy with the mask in the docks, yes. I'm missing Rodney still. I don't know where he went in general. I haven't spoken to those characters in general, but they were a little bit harder to find, I guess. Like, to me, I feel like if you have a relationship with someone, like family, a familial relationship, or a romantic relationship, communication is very important. I mean, I speak for myself, for me, for what I think is important. And a lot of the time, the dynamics of communication is always broken down.
Hello, Venus.
Hel-
Yeah.
I remember when Mary came here with her husband and her son.
Oh, I'm wondering what happened to her husband still.
Beautiful family.
I'm still wondering what happened to the husband and the son of Mary. I don't really know what's going on still. Unless the husband got sent to the war as well with Jonathan. The son is just like somewhere, I guess, but still don't know where the son is. It's just kind of confusing me a little bit. But yeah, just to finish up my thought here, it's just saying that like communication can break down pretty easily, and so if you're not listening or you're speaking, or you're not saying what you're trying to say, then most people will misunderstand. People will just assume, or people just make assumptions. People can make assumptions based on just behavior or based on actions alone, because most people don't really have like humans tend to want to fill the void, fill the gaps. Like that's why we say uhs and ums, and we try to fill the gap of like every like check note of things. Like if we have like a character sheet, we want to fill that character sheet out because we want to know who you are really in our heads. Like, can we trust? Yes or no? Check no, then the rest doesn't matter to them. Or if it's yes, then the rest matters a lot greatly. But at the same time, the other person on the other end might not be the same way, and they just want to just like move on or do something or say something, or they have other problems in their life that just triggers them not to say anything. So
At this hour of night?
it's a lot of problems, but I do think that the father and daughter dynamics situation is kind of a sad one, honestly, because he tried his best, but he couldn't make it, and she tried to understand him, but she just regrets not being able to say those last words, I guess. But anyways, let's cure her.
What do you need from me, Jonathan?
Let's cure you of whatever your disease is. Let's see if there's anything. Nope.
Have you any recent news of Aloysius Dawson?
The old goat gave all his money to the poor.
Nice.
I wish he'd thought about sending some to his closest neighbours.
Do you need my medical attention?
It would appear that old habits die hard, my dear. I would appreciate your help as always.
I do think that it's... Why would you want to give the money to the rich? Give it to the poor, so everyone can come back up.
And I'm happy to give it to you, as always.
Thank you, Jonathan.
Like, equalize everyone, man. Alright.
Goodbye for now.
Alright, cool. So that's all I needed to do for this.
Welcome here.
I wanted to get rid of that sickness problem from these characters that I can reach right now. Because right now the other part of this is that I have to reach this part of the map if I want to cure the rest of the remaining people there. But it's not an easy journey because we need to we need to walk through the streets, I guess, but then there's also danger while walking to it. The enemies going to that area is like level 32, I think, or 31, 32-ish. Right now that's the newest high for enemy attacks. And I'm not having it right now because it's just really ridiculous for me to deal with. On top of that, there might be vampire attacks too because the Econs are now on the roam. They're roaming a bit more seriously. I heard a laughter. Yeah, it looks like there's some other enemy types over there. I think the most safest road there maybe is the longest road path, I guess. That's what I think. So like going through it to Whitechapel, getting there through Whitechapel would be important, but who knows? Okay, we need to get to the docks, the north docks, because apparently we still got one more thing to deal with, which is this Econ. So this Econ is level not 20, level 30 in like flat.
Could be someone you know, even someone you're close to.
Man, two people talking about garbage. Yeah, so there's like two people who, or the vampire is like level 30 flat, so it's easy for me to probably handle at this particular level now. Alright. It should be a little bit more easier. Not the easiest, but easier. So there's the other guy there. Come here. Come on. Get over here. Oh, jeez. Ow. Get that guy. Oh, out. Okay, whatever. I'll take the blood for now. Alright. Here we go. We're about to get into this fight again. I'm not a big fan with what it is, but we'll fight however we need to. Let's do it. Yeah, he's level 30 now, so that makes him a little bit easier, a tiny bit more easier. And plus I upgraded this, so oh, ow. Screw you. I'm gonna do this. Got him. Give me. Ah, jeez. I gotta back it up a little bit. It is interesting how he's not able to like do more than the damage that is like not, like he's doing less damage than he was before. Is what I'm trying to say. Oh, okay. I heal up a little bit. Ow. Why is it that you always hit faster than what I needed? Why? Got it. He hits faster than I can use my claw, which is ridiculous. Alright. Ow! I'm out of stamina. Alright, I needed some stamina anyway. Thank you very much. I like how he's just like oh, there we go. I gotta get some more blood. It's funny enough to say that the physical attacks are like strong enough to like deal with him. All right, like the physical attacks at least deals blows beyond the blood protection, which is nice. Okay, so we need to report back to Charlotte now. Alrighty, cool. We got some XP at least, I guess. Like some decently good XP is coming out of that for sure. 605 XP available. So killing off that vampire gave us 300 more XP basically. So I'm hoping that turning it into Charlotte would give me like maybe another additional 400 or something like that. Maybe 500 hopefully. Even it out. Because I do want to even out and get more stats and stuff like that done.
The equality between men and women.
Charlotte?
Good evening, Miss Ashbury.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
Alright.
I have found out what happened to your friend, Emily.
I can handle the truth. There's no need to hide the bloody details.
Your friend was planning to become a vampire. She thought she'd met an honest one and made a deal with him. Unfortunately, Emily did not survive the process.
My mother told me many times about the risks of being turned. I often suspected she exaggerated the danger to avoid me being tempted.
No,
no.
The risk is real. Have you any idea what a body has to endure? To become an organism entirely consumed by its need to process and recombine blood.
I should never have talked to Emily about vampires.
Oof.
I never thought she'd actually try it without me.
Without me?
Thank you, sir. Here, take this for your discretion.
Without me? Oh, Charlotte's steak. Ooh. I wonder if it's stronger than the one I have. Because I've been hoping to find a better, stronger steak, if I could, that can do good.
What is your opinion of Aloysius Dawson?
It seems the old sod gave all his fortune to the poor and to charities at the last minute. I wonder what part you played in that turnaround.
Wow, she actually realized it might be my hand that played.
Goodbye, Charlotte. Give my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Uh-huh. Yep, so we got 1,055 XP now. So she gave us like about 405 XP. Yeah, so if anything, I'd say that the steaks that I want have been like... It depends, I guess. Like, I want to have a strong steak with good stun. But if this one doesn't have it, then it's fine, I guess. This is the perfect one I've created. Never mind, the steak is not that great. Can I upgrade it, though? That's the question. Let me see. Let's see if we can place it onto the thing. I'm guessing the reason why they give you, like, these perfect stun steaks, stuff like that, or, like, not perfect stun, the reason why they give you Charlotte's stun stick, or the steak, sorry, stun stick. I don't know why I say stun stick. It has a word, it has a name, you know. The reason why they give us this is because they probably want us to have, it's probably not as good as the one I have already. It's just probably equal to the same thing anyways. Enough with that. Yeah, so it's kind of like the same, but I think it's just stamina would be more, I guess. Let me see. 28? 20? Oh, it would be better, because it would be like one less. Ooh. Yeah, it would be better by like a little bit. Ah, okay. It would be better by a little bit, yeah. Because the stamina would be less. Alright. That does it then. Let's go and switch it out. I didn't know that I would get Charlotte's one, which is like slightly better. It's like slightly better because I haven't fully placed the amount in it. I haven't put up the full. Actually, let me go and dismantle some parts. I actually realized I haven't dismantled items in a long while. I've been picking up a lot of items, but I don't know exactly if I've dismantled all the ones I felt needed it. Aluminum shards, aluminum stuff. Lead plate I don't need. A bottle of alcohol. Bottle of cheap gin. You know what? No, I'm just gonna go and buy the aluminum part. If it's being sold down here, of course. I don't know if it's sold. I don't think the shop in this area sells it, because I think that they probably have it where they only have a certain parts of things, but they don't really sell it. Hey, buddy.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Calhoun.
A great night, what?
So, let's see if Calhoun can sell.
I may.
No, he has lead plate. I forget he doesn't have the things I need, really. He's always, like, kind of weird about getting the stuff he has. Let's sell a bunch of these alcohol bottles. I don't need them anyways. Cheap gin definitely don't need, because it's, like, just empty vials you get out of it. Which I already have small bottles anyways. Let me sell a few more of these. 7 would be fine right now to keep. I think that should be it for now. Yeah. Alright, I got a lot of money. Shillings are abundant at this point, I feel like. But... alright. Let me think. What do I want to do next? I want to go to the other side of the area. Do we have time? We have 5 minutes-ish. I want to get to the other side of the west end. So I can cure up the other folks. So we don't have to worry about that in the next episode. Plus, I think these guys are going to be tough to fight, so we'll see what happens.
Look at it!
Yeah, they're like level 32. There we go.
I order you.
No, don't order me anything. It's interesting that he's like...
We do the Lord's work.
Oh, there we go. Ah, jeez. Gotta heal up. Ow. Ow. Okay, I gotta get up some of my stamina here. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow, he burned through my shield. It burned through my shield already. Got one. He's dead anyway, so... Oh, no, he's not dead yet. He's almost dead. There we go. Got him. Alrighty. Sorry, I'm not speaking as much because these fights usually commonly take a bit of time just to make me like get settled with like the fights I need to beat up the enemies. Still giving me a lot more lead pipes. Jeez, game is just not letting up on the lead pipe game or lead plate game. There's some enemies in here now. Oh wait, no, it's an Econ. Oof.
You're feeble.
Give me your blood.
You're mine.
Ow. Ow. Dang it.
Don't you know better?
Nope. Oh, jeez. Got him. And he's dead. There we go. A little tough, but doable at least. His drops are pretty okay, I guess. At least it doesn't take me a while to get back over here on this side. Like, if it's just that fight, then I can just probably get over here and just get back whenever I feel like it. Alright, first up, let's give Carolyn Price the money or the item, the meds she needs.
I am glad to see.
Good evening, Miss Price.
You know you can call me Carolyn, my dear doctor.
Alright, let's give her meds.
Do you need my medical attention, Miss Price?
Oh yes, I feel so oppressed lately. And tired and feeble too. Thank you so much, Doctor. You're always so considerate.
Uh-huh.
I'm just doing my job.
Perhaps. But I have always been grateful for your concern, you know.
Alright, let's see what kind of... Oh, we don't even have a single hint still. Oh.
Carol's gratitude is exemplary. She seems determined never to leave you.
I'm taking care of my daughter as well as I can. It's not always easy, but she's the best gift life gave me.
But she'll probably leave you someday to live her own life. Will that be difficult for you?
Why would she leave?
Huh?
Children sometimes stay with their parents until the end. They know no one else will love them as much.
I mean, the reason why they can't leave you because... Not because they see you as weak, but because they kind of, like... They're not ready yet, or that they just feel like they need some time to gather themselves. Kids usually take time to gather themselves.
What is your opinion of Aloysius Dawson?
Rumor is he gave most of his fortune to charities to help the poor and sick.
Rumor?
He was a good man after all.
But I think that...
May I look?
It's always...
I think that it's like... Oh, thank you. There it is. I need one. Just need one. I literally was just down by one. Like, I think that it just... Some kids just need to take times to get off their parents after a while, I think. Because it usually is, like, hard to...
I hope you can stay a little longer this time.
It's usually hard to get out of that groove of, like, oh, we need to prepare myself to get out of here. And it happens, you know? People just need to be prepared.
Dr. Reed, still conducting your nocturnal survey?
Oh, I do have some information on this guy, I think.
Do you need medical attention, Inspector?
I'm afraid I may have caught something. I don't feel too well.
Alright.
You'll quickly feel...
Thank you, Doc.
I already gave him meds before.
Have you recent news of Aloysius Dawson?
Come on. The most ruthless tycoon of England dies and gives his fortune to the poor. The man has been tricked. I suspect torture and murder here.
Yes and no. Okay.
Goodbye, Detective.
Goodbye.
I don't really care too much about that sort of thing. Oh wait, Oh, there we go. I see it.
We should be far from town already. All right. But where would we go? Anywhere. Anywhere that isn't here. And what is that, by the way? A safer place? A less strange place? And where would that be? Life is strange. And we are alive.
Really? Life is strange is the word you have to say?
For now, yes. But for how long? If we decided to flee, we should be far from town already. All right. But where would we go?
Kind of a weird, like, conversation I have to hear from them. Sheesh. 1,290 XP. Nice. Alright, let me go and give them their meds, and then... yeah, I wanted to go to the safe house, wherever the safe house was. I can't remember. Oh, there it is. But let me get them their meds first, and then I'll go to the safe house.
Hello again.
Yep. Okay, there's some more information, sort of.
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
Indeed. I've never been good at explaining my feelings, but I can tell when my body is hurting me.
Uh-huh.
You have nothing to be worried about. You should recover by taking this.
Sounds so easy to fight disease. Too bad it's not the same making people smile again.
Alright.
Goodbye for now.
Cool. I mean, at least we got that little conversation off of them, I guess. Where's the other brother?
Murders to investigate them all, but they will not be forgotten.
Oh, there's the other brother. I was like, where's the other brother? This disappears.
Good evening, Mr. Baker.
Why do I always have feelings of deja vu when I talk to you?
Uh-huh. Why is this guy being a little bit more
aggressive? Do you need my
aggressive?
medical attention, sir?
I'm afraid I do. I knew we should have left London.
I don't want to appear tactless, but you're risking your health by remaining outside at this hour of night.
Says the doctor who also works outside at night. But as always, the imprudent person enjoys the company of their fellows.
Uh-huh. Also has 2 new ones. Okay.
Goodbye, Mr. Baker.
So we got 1340 XP available. Alright. I feel like it's like... I'm wondering if, like, leveling up is, like, every 1,000. Like, the more you spend, like, in terms of, like, 1,000, you get, like...
This is despicable.
Like, every 1,000 is, like, the upgrade to the next level, I guess, maybe? That's what my assumption is. Based on how I'm playing it so far. I mean, I don't know. It just feels like I've been spending, like, 20,000 XP just to get my level up and stuff already. No, I don't need that. I do need to upgrade my Charlotte Snake. Snake. I don't know why I say that. Oh, there we go. Sorry. I misclicked again. Great. So this means that this is my most... This is not the strongest stake, but it is one of the most, like, balanced on stamina and damage, or, and stun stake that I get to have for the first time. Alrighty, cool. I'm pretty happy about that. Pretty satisfied that the stake is now actually taking less by like 10, I guess. I can't remember exactly what the number was.
London that I knew.
Actually, let me see. How much does the stake go for? 24 compared to 28. So it's like four less stamina points, which I feel like microscopically it's not as much, or microscopically it's good amount, but in the higher end it's probably not as much. Anyways, it's like probably not a big deal overall. Alright, I'm gonna make my way back to the other side of the West End because I don't want to be on here because there's nothing really going on. And I wish to talk to the twins and the police officer or the detective about their added information, but I feel like that's not going to change much at the moment, or that I don't really feel comfortable trying to be there for too long for the next episode. So, in this regards, I'm going to skip over them for now. I'll talk to them another time in the future. I don't know if we'll ever need to go back to that side of the West End, unless it's for medical sake, I guess, like for medical curing. But I want to be over here because it's a little bit easier. I don't have to fight enemies trying to do whatever. But at the same time, we're kind of closing in on the end of this game anyways. So we got Swansea to save. In the next few episodes, we got Swansea to save. We got a few more side investigations, maybe one or two that I'm hoping to finish before the end of this game. And then we got the one achievement that talked about how... let me see the investigations. Yeah, so I want to do Pandora's Box. I don't know about this. I should have done this, but I left the Pembroke Hospital too early. Maybe I might do these two anyways, and then if I find my way to finding Fertile is the Belly of the Beast note, then I'll pick it up. But for now, I don't really have... And I don't have all the collectibles. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 missing. I don't know if I'll have the time to find all the 7, but it's going to be how it is. But I want to do Pandora's Box. Oh, my bad. I want to do this because I was kind of wanting to do that first, and then go back to the hospital to finish up any last minute deeds like the father's investigation and stuff like that. But yeah, otherwise we just got those 2 investigations I want to do. And then we got to save Swansea, and then we got like a thing after that. That thing that comes after Swansea is the last thing actually, because I saw the achievement list and it's just those 3 achievements that are like story related achievements. So it's Swansea, and then the big thing, and then after that big thing's over, then that's the end of the game basically. So we're not far from finishing the game. We just have like a few more activities we got left. I do want to power up Jonathan up to like level 30 at least when I can. I'm not sure if I want to do it now. I want to hold that off until we get like 2,000 XP about-ish, because I think once we finish some of these side activities, or side investigation, and maybe killing a few more folks along the way somewhere, then we can probably gain enough points to finally be able to power Jonathan up with another set of like abilities to help him deal with the fight ahead, I guess, in a sense. Because I want to be able to at least be close to 32 right now. 32 is the new high in levels. But I really don't like the fact that it scales up that high to make it harder a little bit. But I get why they do it. They want to do it because they want to make it challenging. And it's probably to just make sure that the player is keeping up with upgrading rather than just not upgrading at all throughout the game. So it's kind of fair that they would want that as you progress further in the game. But anyways, that's it for this episode. Next episode, let's go ahead and follow through to the Pandora's Box first. And then we'll save Swansea. And then once we save Swansea, then we'll go back to the next side investigation if we can. I don't know if we can or cannot, but we'll have to wait and see. But I'm hoping to go and save Swansea and then do the father's side investigation, the inside investigation dealing with my father's notes, get that one done, and then progress with the rest of the way through to finishing the game off completely, because I don't want to do any more of this game. I think there's no real good point to talking to these folks unless I need to, like, you know, take them down, embrace them to get the XP I want to give my character a bit more abilities. But even then, I'm not that greedy about it. I think that I'm at a decent fit for wanting to deal with that, so yeah. Anyways, other than that, that's it for this episode. So, Roz out.